to give me any problems. So I thought, okay, let me, if I just...
The worst world champion you've ever seen was your words. Exactly. The worst world champion you've ever seen. They're the exact words.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I said, and that's how I believed. And come fight night, that didn't work out. It was completely out the window. Tony Bellew bettered me, and that's it. I've got an opportunity, thankfully. What would have hurt the most is if I would never have had the opportunity to right what I believe was the wrongs. But here we go, May 5th. Tony Bellew, I believe, is going to be in better shape. His coach, I'm fully aware of the situation he had in his personal life prior to that aborted fight. So everything happens for a reason. One thing I can be sure of is Tony Bellew will be better than he was the first fight, because he needs to be, and so will I, because I need to be as well. And I'm just excited, I'm happy, and the fact that all of you guys are out today show that the impact and how much this fight has got people excited, and that's why I'm in boxing. But in boxing, to have the fights people care about, and people genuinely feel passionately about this fight one way or another. Either they think I'm finished, or they think Tony's going to smash me up, or they think it's going to be a great fight. Anybody who paid a ticket, paid to go to the O2 on March the 4th for the first fight got more than their money's worth. Anybody who paid for pay-per-view, and there's a few people who didn't pay pay-per-view because they didn't think the fight was worthy of that, because they thought I'd knock him out in a couple of rounds. That never happened by any stretch, and all of those people are gutted they didn't watch the first fight. And this time around, they're going to be tuning in this time because they know that it's going to be two fighters who are willing to go the whole way. And I'm just happy that I'm physically in a good place. I've got my team around me, everyone's happy. I'm happy that Tony Bellew is, because we've got ourselves an absolute cracker of a fight. So make sure you guys tune in and enjoy a night of boxing.
I'm not the worst world champion in the world anymore. I'm actually better than that this time. I'm not the worst ever. I'm not the crappiest world champion.
Well, if you were, what does that say about me?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
I got beaten. If you was the worst one,
yeah,
I then got beaten by the worst champion, so that makes me way below that.
Last time we were in a press conference, it was Tony Bellew who's going to be asleep viciously inside 2 rounds. It was going to be, I'm going to take over the world, I'm going to end matchroom sport, I'm going to laugh at Eddie here, but now all of a sudden it's this humble approach, and then Maz...
It's the real, you humbled me, Tony.
I did not.
You humbled me in that ring then, had your hand raised, you humbled me.
That didn't happen, so he's telling me... That didn't happen.
You won the fight. I lost. Look at BoxRec. I lost the fight. You won the fight. You humbled me. You beat me. You took my best and you dished out yours, and the towel came flying in because you were the better man. I don't know what more I can say about that. You better be. This time round, I believe it was different. This time round, I believe. But then again, I believed the first time.
I can't understand how there's a complete flip round, a switch on, not just the fight, but everything.
You caused the flip round. You caused it.
What's happened?
Aren't you happy with that? You said you wanted to humble me.
These apples and pears, mate. The last time I looked, you was on the Comedy Channel saying apples and pears. Now you're coming on this bill, demanding to make fights that you should make on your own channel. You want to make Del Boy and Joe Joyce over there. Why don't you stick it on your channel? Why do you want to stick it on our bill? Because we've got to pay for it. Is that why you want to stick it on this one?
Derek Chisora doesn't want to do it on our one.
It's not about Derek Chisora, it's about you wanting to get your fights out there because they get seen by about 25 people every time they turn on Dave.
I'm not going to do it this time, Tony. I'm not taking the bait, son. I'm not taking it. I took it last time. I allowed you to last time.
I don't need you to take the bait.
I can't be bothered.
I don't need you to take the bait.
I'm going to go to the gym right here and I'm going to train.
Same as me.
In great shape.
The same as you done last time, David. The same as you done last time. You trained brilliantly last time.
Into my psyche.
You whipped your top off, you look fantastic. You're going to whip your top off, you're going to look fantastic again. Nothing's changed for you physically. You're an amazing athlete, you're always going to be that. That's never going to change. Your mindset will never change. These are all well and good telling you he's changed, I've been humbled. You haven't. You haven't been humbled. You know you can't stand the sight of me.
I love you, Tony Bellew.
Don't.
I love you.
You don't.
I do.
You absolutely.
I love your new haircut. I love your beard.
It's not new though.
I've got a poster.
I've had hair since I was born.
Seriously, you're crushing you, really.
It's not new. I've always said you're beautiful. I mean, I've told you this for many years. You're fantastic. But I'm still going to punch you real hard and a lot of times. Listen,
let's do it.
I've always told you you're a brilliant... I have never changed my opinion of you once. It's always been the same. You're a brilliant fighter.
My opinion has changed. My opinion has changed.
Why?
Beat me. March 4th, you beat me. You had your hand raised at the end of the night. You beat me. So, obviously, my opinion, if I wouldn't have changed my opinion, I'd be an idiot.
Well, at the last press conference, you told me, and the last press conference for this rematch, your words were, I fought out of my... No, I'm just saying what you said. I'm just repeating your words. You said, I fought out of my skin against BJ Flores. You said I overperformed. They were your words, not mine.
So what's your point?
You said I overperformed.
What do you mean?
I fought worse than I've ever fought in my life. The last 5 rounds
Why? You
against
won
you,
that
I
fight.
fought terrible then.
Take some credit. You won that fight.
Yeah, but you're saying I overperformed. I
When?
was terrible
I
against
can't
BJ
remember saying that. Maybe.
No, but you did. You did.
That was like 2
The same,
years ago,
the same
yeah.
as you called me a bank robber last time. I mean, I left my balaclava in the car this morning, and I'm not joking. I left the balaclava. I had it to bring
I
with
would've been
me,
bad,
but it was in the back of the car. We'll make an appearance at some stage, but you've labelled me so many things, and there's this big flip. You haven't humbled. You're exactly the same.
Okay.
You know that, and I know that, and the guys sitting next to you believe it. No more
to be the
fools.
best version of yourself
I
in the ring.
don't need to motivate myself, David. All I need to do is get home
However you
safely.
need to consider me, just turn up in shape because we got a great
I
fight.
just
That's-
have to turn up 100%
That's
and
it,
get home
both of
safely. It's the same goal
Let's
before
man
the first fight as it is now. It may be different goal for you, but it's the exact same for me.
David, why is